Negative impacts of social medias on our mental health. Edward Linton once said, "The pen is mightier than the sword." Ideas have a greater potential at changing the world than force. It is only in defense of our ideas or our beliefs that we choose to raise our sword in the first place. For generations, ideas were limited to transmissions by books. It has limitations in terms of time and space. There is a limit to how fast ideas can spread by using only books. However, today, we have the internet, which allows ideas to travel at the speed of light, and it is unprecedented. If the pen is mightier than the sword, then is the internet mightier than the bomb? If ideas truly are more powerful than force, we should use them constructively and not destructively. While the entirety of the internet is worth discussing, we are going to discuss at a more basic yet universal aspect of it, which is the social media. When social media first came into being, no one knew the impact it would create on the society. It has the ability to let us connect and share information with anyone around the world or with many people simultaneously. A report done by the Royal Society for Public Health states that social media usage is associated with increased rates of anxiety, depression, poor sleep quality, body image issues, and cyberbullying. In fact, rates of anxiety and depression in young people have increased by 70% in the last 25 years. 7 out of 10 teens have experienced cyberbullying, and 37% say they experience it very frequently. The report found that Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat have an overall negative effect on the well-being of the younger generation. For this reason, people are increasingly deciding to take a break from social media or walk away completely from it. The benefits are often not worth the cost. However, social media also helps us to express ourselves, connect with others, and get access to high-quality information.
Social media can be defined as a technology of computer base that help us to share our thoughts, ideas, and information to the other person through the virtual network. There are many platforms of social media that can be used by the user, such as social network, social gaming, blogging, video sharing, and others. These platforms really help us to connect with other people all across the country. There are two types of theory related to this topic: social cognitive theory, social comparison theory. Social cognitive theory is the social learning theory that invented by Bandura. This theory is explained about human behavior in terms of personal factors, environmental influences, and behavior continually interrupts. People are too focusing on the number of likes on their posts. They tend to be stressful when they did not reach the certain number of likes that they want. In the context, it is come from how they think and uses the social media. Social comparison theory is a theory that studies how individuals determine their own social and how they think about their own social, whether they feel better about it or they feel worse about it. People will start to compare themselves with it in the social media site, and many of them feel stressed as they do not getting a better life as shown in the social media. This also can lead to a depression.
What is mental health? Mental health refers to our cognitive, behavior, and emotional well-being. It is all about how we think, feel, and behave. The term mental health is sometimes used to mean an absence of a mental disorder. Mental health can affect daily life, relationship, and even physical health. Mental health also includes a person's ability to enjoy life, to attain a balance between life activities and effort to achieve physiological resilience. The common type of mental illness are anxiety disorder, mood disorder or depression, and schizophrenia disorder. Anxiety disorder are the most common type of mental illness. The individual has a severe fear or anxiety. which is linked to certain objects or situations. Most people with an anxiety disorder will try to avoid exposure to whatever triggers their anxiety. Examples of anxiety disorder include panic disorder, phobia, obsessive compulsive disorder (OCD), and post-traumatic stress disorder.
Negative impact of social media on mental health. The first point of negative impact of social media on mental health is it can lower your self-esteem. Nowadays, people always comparing themselves with others on the social media by stalking their perfect Instagram photos or their happy and luxurious life. As they keep on comparing themselves with the others on social media, their confidence level will decrease as they feel insecure about themselves. Social media also can make your face time become lesser. Social interaction skills require a daily practice. It is difficult to build empathy and compassion when teens spend more time on scrolling the social media. This action can damage their healthy lifestyle and also lessen the face time with the other people. Human connection is very important as it is a powerful tool and builds skills that last a lifetime. Besides, people also too focusing on the number of likes. People usually post their photos or words and post them in the social media. They always engage themselves in the negative behavior and always tend to accept the risky social media challenges. Some of the teens also become too obsessed with the number of likes that they receive. Next, it can also lead to antisocial behavior. Social media such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter has so many interesting things such as game, music, and videos that will encourage us to stay online. Nowadays, people tend to use social media to socialize with the others rather than actually go out and try to make friends. So, spending too much time on social media really makes you miss out the real life.
There are two benefits of this activity, which are first, it can increase the awareness of the impact of social media, for example Facebook, to the mental health of the modern society. Besides, the audience that take part on this activity not only will gain a new knowledge about the reality of social media, but at the same time learn a lifetime lesson about how we should stop comparing our life within one another in this social networking site.
In conclusion, whether you think social media is good or bad, you're right. It's a flame and we're still learning to contain and master it. But the current dialogue about social media is very low resolution. People shouldn't have to leave these revolution technologies behind, but they also shouldn't suffer negative impact to their well-being by using them. Social media is often referred to as a tool, and it is. Tools are things that help us accomplish goals. But this low-resolution comparison is actually pretty misleading. Social media is a tool, but it is not a tool in the same way a hammer is. It's much more like a city. So, social media has the capacity to keep us updated and communicate with everyone, but it also has the capacity to create weapons and destroy us. We should continually learn how to master it and use it carefully, or we can face self-destruction.